let's go to page 574. This is lesson 12-5. And the objective of this lesson is to find the sides and angles of a right triangle. So basically, you want to solve the right triangle. So let's just go straight to example 1. Example 1 says, solve the right triangle shown above if angle A equal to 36 degrees and B equal to 50. Okay? So whenever you're solving for a right triangle or solve for any general triangle, what you want to do is you want to get your information together. So what you want to do is you want to get your angles ready. That way you can kind of see what you have and what you're missing. So 3 angles and 3 sides. So that way you can keep all your information together. Also, you need to draw the picture. It helps you to visualize. Okay? And so this is A, B, C. And so small a will be facing the big A, and small b facing the big B, and small c facing the big C. And when you have right triangle, angle C is always your right angle, so right away you know this is 90 degrees. And then you write down the giving. So angle A is 36 degrees, and the length B is 50. Okay? Now, whenever you have right triangle, what you need to do is you want to use sine, cosine, and tangent. Okay, so you use, and also you can use Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so again, you're going to use sine, cosine, tangent, and Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equal to c squared. So these are basic equations, basic formulas, and definition you need to use. Okay, so from here, so right away, the A and B are complementary angles. So you need to find this over here. So use 90 to minus that. So 90 minus 36 will give you 54 degrees. So right, we know that. And it helps if you write, label things in your picture. It can help you to visualize. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look for A. Okay, so whenever you're going to solve, you have to use the giving and the one you're solving. So you're looking for A, and this is giving. So you have to know the relationship between these. So this is your tangent. So in this case, you're going to have a tangent A equal to A over B. Okay, tangent of A equal to A over B. So tangent of 36 degrees equal to A over 50. And then you go and cross multiply. So you got 50 tangent of 36 degrees equal to A. So get your calculator. And you go 50 times tangent 36 degrees. And make sure you close out your parentheses and you push equal. Okay, so A equal to 36 point. And over here you kind of follow the decimal. So this one you want to get to 1 decimal place. So it would be 36.3. Okay? And whatever you have, you just put over here. Okay, so now you get the A. Now you have to find C. Okay? Now since these already got chopped off, so you don't want to use this to solve for C. Okay? Because your ends are going to be off by too much. So basically you want to use this one. So the relationship between this is your cosine. Okay? So you're going to get cosine of 36 degrees. So we can bypass this step. So cosine of 36 degrees is equal to this over this. So equal to 50 over C. Okay? So again, cosine of the angle is the adjacent over hypotenuse, or horizontal over the hypotenuse. So again, cross multiply. So you're going to get C cosine of 36 degrees equal to 50, and then you divide. So C equal to 50 divided by cosine of 36 degrees. Okay, so you can get your calculator. So you go 50 divided by cosine of 36 degrees. Okay, and then push equal. So C is equal to 61.8. Okay, and then you put it right over here. So that way you get everything all together. Okay, so again, that way make sure you got everything, right? You got the angle ABC and the side ABC. Okay, so if you don't keep things organized, you scatter all over the place, you might miss something. Okay, so by putting everything together, you can see it clearly that you got everything. Okay, let's go to example 2. Actually, let's go to page 575. There are a couple definitions you need to know. Okay, so you have angle of elevation. So elevation means going up. So angle of elevation, again, everything, your reference is your horizontal line. So angle of elevation means you go up. Okay, so go up. So that's your angle of elevation. And angle of depression, again, it is from horizontal and it's go down. Okay, so angle of elevation is go up. Angle of depression is go down. Again, your reference is always horizontal, straight across. Okay. Okay, so now let's go to example 2. The picture is giving. It says a research ship finds that the angle of elevation of a volcanic island peak is 25.6. After the ship has moved 1,050 meters closer to the island, the angle of elevation is 31.2. What is the height of the peak? Okay. Now here's the application of the trigonometry. The purpose of the trigonometry is to measure things that you cannot measure directly. Okay, so whenever something you cannot just measure with a ruler, okay, then you can use trigonometry. Okay, that's when the trigonometry become very, very useful. Okay, so let's go and redraw the picture. Okay, so here's the Y, the peak. Okay, and here's the ship. Okay, so when it's looking up, okay, so this is 25.6 degrees. When the ship gets closer, the angle becomes 31.2 degrees. Okay, and the difference is that this is 1050. Okay, and this is your x. Okay. Okay, so now you have to solve for y. Now, most of the students are not comfortable with cotangent. So in the book they use cotangent, which is a little bit easier, but most of the students are not comfortable with cotangent. So we're going to just go and use tangent instead. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at this triangle over here. So we're going to look at this big triangle first. And we're going to use, so tangent is this over this, right? So you got tangent of 25.6 degrees is equal to y over x plus 1050. Right, again, tangent is the opposite over adjacent. And then we're going to look at the other triangle. Okay, we're going to look at this one now, the blue one. Okay, so for the blue one, you're going to have tangent of 31.2 degrees will equal to the opposite of adjacent would be y over x. Okay, since we're solving for y, so we're going to solve for x and substitute into here. Okay, so cross multiply. So you're going to get x tangent of 31.2 degrees equal to y. And again, we don't want to substitute this into here because you end up solving for x, which we don't need. Okay, so divide, so you got x equal to y over tangent of 31.2 degrees. Okay. Okay, so once we do that, let's go and cross multiply because a fraction is messy. So cross multiply, you're going to get x tangent of 25.6 degrees plus 1050 tangent of 25.6 degrees equal to y. Okay? And then now we're going to substitute this into here. So you're going to get y over tangent of 31.2 degrees. And you got tangent of 25.6 degrees plus 1050. So it's kind of equation a little bit messy, but you just apply the basic algebra, right? Okay. So I'm going to move this over to this side. Okay, I'm going to move this to here. So I got 1050 tangent of 25.6 degrees equal to y minus y tangent. So move this over to this side. Tangent of 25.6 degrees over tangent of 31.2 degrees. Okay. Okay, next, the reason I move it over so that I can get all the y in one place. Okay, next I'm going to do is I'm going to factor out the y. So factor out the y. So I get 1 minus tangent of 25.6 degrees over tangent of 31.2 degrees. Then I'm going to divide this over so I can solve for y. So y equal to 1050 tangent of 25.6 degrees divided by 1 minus tangent of 25.6 degrees over 31.2 degrees. Okay, so now you have to use your calculator to figure out this big mess. Okay. Okay, so you probably can do this bottom first. Okay, let's go and do that. Okay, so I got 1050 tangent of 25.6 degrees divided by, so I'm going to work out this bottom over here. Okay, so I'm going to get 1 minus tangent of 25.6 degrees divided by tangent of 31.2 degrees. Okay, so I get 0.208879 something. Okay, so now I can figure out my y. Okay, so I'm going to get 1050 times tangent of 25.6 degrees and going to divide it by 0.208879 equal, okay, so equal to 2408.45 something, right? But you just kind of follow what it's giving. Notice the giving is 3 significant digits, also 1 decimal place. Okay, so you want to get, just follow what it's giving. So they kind of run off to the nearest 10. So this would, so y will equal to 2410 meters. Okay, so again, if you're not sure how many digits, you just kind of follow what it's giving. Okay, the rule of thumb is if you look on this page over here, right over here. Okay, so if the giving is to nearest degree, your final answer should be 2 significant digits. Or if the giving is 0.1 degree or 10 minutes, then your answer should be about 3 significant digits. So if the giving involves 0.01 degree or 1 minute, then you want to go 4 significant digits. Again, if you don't remember these and if you're not sure, just follow what it's giving. Okay, so over here, it runs off to the nearest 10 meters, so you run off your answer to the nearest 10 meters. Okay, and so you get the 2410. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, so example 3. It says solve the isosceles triangle ABC if A equal to 31.0 and C equal to 42.5. Okay, so again, you're solving for the triangle, so you're going to get your A, B, C, and you're going to get your A, B, C, right? And the picture is giving, so draw a big picture so you can have room to label your numbers. Okay, so this is A. So this is not a right triangle, but you cut in half, okay, so that you end up with a right triangle again. And so this is equal, and this is B, this is C, and this is A. Okay, so A equal to 31.0, so these three significant digits. C equal to 42.5, okay? Okay, so A equal to 31.0, I can label over here to help you to visualize. C equal to 42.5. Now since this is isosceles triangle, so these two are equal, so right away B will also 42.5. Okay, so now we have to find the angle. Okay, so I'm going to look for angle B first. So this one, so A is this, okay? A is 31. So divide by 2 because it's isosceles, so divide by 2. Okay, so 31 divided by 2. Okay, so this would be 15.5 and 15.5. Okay, so now I'm going to find the angle B first. So these two would be cosine, right? Again, the relationship between these would be the cosine. So you're going to get cosine of B will equal to 15.5 over 42.5. Okay? Okay, so now to find the angle B, you need to use a second function. So you go second cosine of 15.5 divided by 42.5, closing parentheses, equal. Okay, so this will give you 68.6 degree, right? So again, you just need to have one decimal place. Okay, so this would be, I'm going to move this a bit over. So this would be 15.5. So this would be 68.6 degrees. So this would be 68.6 degrees. Okay, so angle B is 68.6 degrees, and because it's isosceles triangle, so B and C are, because they're facing the same length, so they should have the same angle. Okay, to figure out A, now remember, inside the interior angle of a triangle add up equal to 180. Okay, so all you have to do is 180 minus this minus that will equal to that, right? Again, 3 angle equal to 180. So use 180 minus this minus that will give you A. Okay, so let's go and do that. So 180 minus 68.6 minus 68.6 equal, okay, 42.8. Okay, and so you can check. So we got everything. Okay, so you got ABC, ABC. So that's everything. So that's all you need. Okay.